Nagpunta nga kami ni Boss Madam dito sa dating bahay ni Juan Luna at ni General Antonio Luna. Ginawa na nga itong museum mga boss. Dito nga to sa Badoc, Ilocos Norte. Tara na mga boss at sama-sama na tayo matuto sa mga sasabihin nga ni Mr. Tour Guide. Let's go! So ito yung ano nila, ayan, shrine yan.
This mirror image on the map of the Philippines, it is just like the lady sitting.
Yeah.
Peter and Nelly Volstead, yan yung naging away ni Nani. Antonio Luna. By profession po si Juan Luna, before he became a painter, he was a seaman.
Huh?
Ang sinabi niya, ang pinakamatindi nating mga kalaban ay ating mga sarili.
So andito na tayo sa ano, mga boss, Juan Luna Shrine tsaka kay General Luna. So ito yung ano nila, ayan, shrine yan. Ito yung luma nilang bahay. Dito sila talaga. Dito sila nakatira dati. So ayan, pasok tayo. Libre lang naman dito, no. So ito yung ano. Ito yung ano nila mga boss. Ayan daw yung entrance niya. Kaso ngayon may ginagawa daw. Ayan yung pinaka-entrance talaga. Then yung museum dito naman. Ayan, no. So dito yung pinaka-main entrance niya. Ayan. Morning po.
So the lady, she was left by the dated guy, and the lady said she was 47. So that so this is also about the Philippine condition. So see this mirror image on the map of the Philippines. It is just like the lady sitting.
Yeah.
It's about propaganda and reform. Inequality existed during that time. So the tightening of the belt Filipinos, the suppression and the penalties. Nakabigti po siya.
Galing nila.
Rizal and others, the writers, used the La Solidaridad to show that. And this is about the abandonment where Spain sold the Philippines to US $20 million Treaty of Paris. And they were Freemasons. And we have numbers here, things that led to Freemason symbol. So we have numbers, the two pillars, Paris, France. The Holy Grail is a lady, and France is one of the birth of Freemason. So this is the reason why Juan Luna put the Masonic symbol at the birth part of the lady.
Ang galing ng ano yun. Ito yung family nila.
The title.
So si Jose Rizal pala to.
Next to him is Felix Resurrection Hidalgo, another Filipino painter, and Nelly Volstead. Yan yung naging away ni Nani. Antonio Luna.
Yan pala yan.
And the lower part, Rizal, Juan Luna and a group of men. So they called themselves during that time Indio Bravos. So 1890 when they established that, organized in Rizal's time. So because they saw the Native Americans were the same with our complexion, the American Indians. Los Indios Bravos na grupo. So this is about the family of Juan Luna. Nabalot siya ng kontrobersiya because of that alleged illicit affair of the wife to a guy where Juan Luna eventually his rage and jealousy committed crime of passion. So he killed the wife and the mother-in-law because of his jealous rage. But eventually acquitted in defense of his family honor in the plea of temporary insanity. So Juan Luna was a famous painter in Europe. He was a friend of the royalties during that time. Then they served the government. Juan Luna as a diplomat, Antonio Luna as a general, not only that as a lawmaker, and Antonio Luna's contribution in our constitution is the passing of the provision of the separation of the state and the church. So the other two brothers, Jose as a medical doctor, so a surgeon during the Philippine-American War, and served the government of America as a medical doctor also. Then Joaquin as a colonel turned to being a politician. So Joaquin, by the way, is the one who named that town na Bakbakan La Union to Luna, La Union, because the mother is from there. These were Napolitan brass being used by his friends and contemporaries. And during the
Ayan pa rin yun,
Philippine-American
no?
War, because of General Antonio Luna, the Academia Militar was established in Malolos, Bulacan, October 23, 1898. And Juan Luna designed the uniform of the soldiers at that time. Unfortunately, this is not by General Luna, it's another soldier.
Okay. Thank you. Yung mas pula yung original na to nasa ano.
Meron din tayo dito, mga old documents, pero mga ano na po, mga reproductions din. At pag-ugnay ni Juan Luna si bakit mga tao at mga kusina.
Ang ganda lang sumulat eh.
So, ano po yan yung tinatawag nating standard penmanship na wala.
Yung gamit pa nila dati yung ano no? Hieroglyphics ba? Yun.
Ayan. So, by the way, this is one part of the original wall of the house.
Okay.
So, built in the early 1850s. So, the history of the house was actually built in the early 1850s. As they said, it's a wedding gift to the parents of Juan Luna, eventually by Juan Tolentino. So, the father of Juan Luna is a revenue inspector, landed family is the mother. But eventually, they abandoned this in 1861 because of the tax reform. The father loses his job, so they moved to Manila. So this house was taken care by another family. Unfortunately, it was accidentally burned and became a ruin. So 1977, in observance of the 60th birth anniversary of the former President Ferdinand Marcos Sr., it was being restored. So it was open for the public as Juan Luna Shrine for Tambanan ng Juan Luna on September 11, 1977. Then 2015, it was changed. We added another hero, that is our great General Antonio Luna. That's the reason why it was called the Museo ni Juan Antonio Luna. So for the first floor, it's about Juan. Second floor is
for
about
Antonio. Okay.
And we have the lineage. We have used that one.
Yes.
Also, continue plans from Jose and Joaquin. So Jose's plan is now the opening there, the lower part, Joaquin, Aguilar, and Cardenas. So Juan Luna's son Andres married twice, no children. So wala siya naging anak. He was actually one of the famous, one of the best Filipino architects during the pre-war Manila. Unfortunately, his works, the Crystal Artists building the first air-conditioned mall in Southeast Asia, was burned during the World War II. That's all included sa school kasi ito po yung
okay.
first air-conditioned mall. And kung dito po tayo, makita ko natin ang kabataan, aral, so early education, Ateneo Municipal, then Escuela Nautica de Manila, Escuela de Dibujo y Pintura, then Academia de Bellas Artes sa San Fernando in Madrid. So by profession po si Juan Luna, before he became a painter, he was a seaman. Navigator. Then, this was a painting of Torres 2015. It's about the Luna brothers. Juan and Antonio Luna, after the release of Juan Luna in the prison cell in Paris, so they moved to Spain, from Vigo, Spain to the Philippines.
Ginagawa niya pa dito yung ano.
Yes, established a fencing school in Manila, Sala de Armas at Calle Alex, Legarda Street, Sampaloc.
Sa Legarda.
Yes.
Okay.
So, ewan ko lang kung nandun pa yung building, baka wala na rin. They worked and searched during that. And then, this old case,
yung mga baston.
Status symbol, is a sign of authority during that time.
Pangmayaman pala yan dati.
Yes, nagkakakumpo na din. So, at the second floor, this is the residence. So, it's about Antonio Luna. And so, that was at San Nicolas Street, in Tondo, Manila, the birthplace of the General Luna and the other brothers. Education, Ateneo, and then Bachelor of Arts degree in 1881, but that was already when I was in Europe. So he studied first at Ateneo and UST. So UST, literature and pharmacies.
Ang lupit pala nila, no?
So, he was actually well-known for science during that time. Yan, Antonio Luna.
Scientist siya.
He studied the protozoa of malaria.
Okay.
A professor of chemistry, eventually a professor of pharmacy.
Scientist.
A general, a writer at the Lason Linarinan, a reformist, propagandist. Master Mason of the Grupo Miguel Moraita, the Society of the Grande Oriente Espanyol. So there were the photos there, fencers.
Ito sila.
Yes, as a member of the La Solidaridad naman po. Yes,
Yung kay Marcelo.
yes.
Ex-Del
So
Pilar.
magkakasama ang mga states.
Ito siya, oh. Ayan.
Reformist, propagandist, Master Mason, fencing teacher. They were implicated by the revolution. Luckily, one of them was a friend of the King and Queen of Spain. They were during that time, but Rizal Chateau de Tuluneta. Studied military science, lawmaker.
Hanggang ilang taon po siya nung namatay siya?
Antonio Luna was 33. June 5, 1899.
Grabe.
And that same year, his brother Juan died because of the death of Antonio Luna. He had a stroke. December 5, December 7, he died, 42 years old. So, head of the Independencia, so the army here in the country is in place. And this is what actually one of the statements said by General Luna during that time. Ang sinabi niya, ang pinakamatindi nating mga kalaban ay ating mga sarili.
Sarili niya.
Ayan, kapatid, laban sa kapatid. General Luna, kalaban ng Persang Amerikano, pero ang ginamit na bala dun sa kanyo,
Sundalong Pilipino. Oo nga.
Tingnan niyo naman ang Suprema ng America during the time. So,
American Eagle.
yes. Then, what we have there is American soldier. Nag-observe na lang, nakitingin na lang. Why? They already had a dog in the government. Mga kota ng mga American.
Ang galing talaga ng symbolism nila.
Yes, sir. Then, ito naman po, Guadalupe's Museum and Library po, matatagpuan po yan sa Maynila.
Okay.
It was an allegorical Mother Spain and the Philippines. Mother Spain guiding the daughter the Philippines towards progress. Tatlo po yan, yung dalawa. Ang titulo niya yung isa, España de las Islas Pilipinas at España y Roma, nasa Europe pa rin. Pero mga couple of years ago, it was exhibited at Singapore Museum po yung dalawa.
Kalat-kalat talaga yung ano niya.
Yes,
Ano?
kasi nga po si Juan Luna, he was a European-based painter. So,
kaya
Rome, Madrid, France.
talagang kilala siya dati. No?
Yes po. So,
Ito na yung death.
Juan Luna was actually the foremost Filipino painter.
June 4, 1899. Hindi pa siya inabot ng 1900s.
Yes, eh. Kasi nga, nung kapag 1900s na, kapag nakaligtas siya sa year na yan, so siguro, iba na ang course of history natin.
Okay.
Napaagan namatay si General Luna, kaya na nangyari. Pero hindi sinasabi naman na during that time, na si Antonio Luna ang pinakamatinding balakid na mga Mexican during that time. In the first place kasi President Aguinaldo already received money
From US.
from US before.
Kasi ano na yun, nag-independence na no, noong 1898.
1898.
So, hindi pa umabot ng 1 year. Kasi June 12 eh, di ba?
June 12. So, June 12, last year is the 125th anniversary for independence
Ng Philippines.
ng Philippines.
Tama.
Ngayon naman, the year this year,
126.
125th
Tip up
death
pala.
anniversary ng magkapatid na Juan at Antonio Luna.
Same lang silang year, no? December si Juan.
Kasi June 5.
Hindi niya kinaya.
42 is Juan.
Malaki pala yung ano nila, no? Age gap, no?
Yes. Pangatlo kasi si Juan, Bunso, si Antonio Luna Pampito. At actually, pag nababanggit po yung mga, yan, they were born in the same month, October. They were both hot-headed. They were genius, patriotic. Both died in the same year, 1899. Parang may, it's their thing.
Parang connected talaga sila.
So, ito yung sinabi ni General Luna because of the intentions during that time. Which is, he didn't want that autonomy offered by the Americans. Kaya sinabi niya, hindi ko masasakritisyo ang katotohanan para lang sa sariling kaginhawahan. He want total independence during that time. Dahil nangalang sa politika, so alam naman natin, matindi ang politika during that time. Once you are accused of treason, the penalty is
Death talaga.
sinabi nga ni Mabini na yung nangyari kay Maris Bonifacio ay mauulit. It was repeated to me. So, you can see it here. I can take photos. This is the Commodore before, the dining. Yung nag-reel yung audio, that was
It is so pleasing to work for the country.
Antonio Luna to Conchita
It
Castillo.
is so noble and honorable
Yung babae.
to suffer for the sake.
So we have here, the couple, ng mag-asawa.
If I were in Manila, living comfortably,
Conchita at Galicano Apacible. They were cousins. Ayan, ang mga mayaman para hindi lumayo
Yung kayamanan nila.
Yes, kamag-anak din ang nagiging procurator at
such fools of seeking
Junto.
Yes, sir.
Ilang araw lang.
Yes. After 3 days, General died.
Oo, nasulat ko pa.
At yung Junto rin, that was, they said, President Aguinaldo officially declared the war against the Americans. Officially declared. Kaya tagal na yun.
Kaya nga eh.
Siguro nakapag-isip na siya na wala siya na siyang makukuha sa mga Amerikano. And during that time.
Tapos ito po yung ano niya.
Panahon ng mga Amerikano na to, hindi na sa mga Luna.
Okay.
1950s.
Kasi may motor na.
Yes, eh. Actually, panahon ng Amerikano nung may motor na tayong ganito na dipadyak.
Pero di pa jack pa rin. Eh, yung tambutso niya.
Ito naman kasi, it was 2 years ago nung incident.
Kung umabot ka pa nga sa parte na ito ng video, huwag mo nang kalimutang i-like and share. Kung hindi ka pa nga nakapollow, baka naman. Salamat sa mga suporta nyo mga boss. Bye-bye!